rainy day, so I'm doing a morning live and hopefully an afternoon live stream. And I got a little bit of a mess to clean up on my workbench. And then I'm gonna start talking about different videos that I'm gonna be making in the future. Which Ryder's making fun of me for doing that because he thinks you shouldn't. I think you should. Let your viewers know what they're gonna see in the future. But I'm just gonna start cleaning stuff up, and then I will start making my spinners here in a moment. Got a random socket. Got real grease from yesterday's live. Go slide that back in its spot. Got the possibly giveaway bait caster. Who knows? I might end up giving it away. If it's easy for me to do, I will. What, Ryder? I got these little crawls that I make. I found out they're pretty good for a BFS craw. They're like the perfect size. That one I cut because I thought it would make a better size, but the full size is better. I don't know what you're saying, Ryder. You have to move my nice ultralight to my other side. Good old Pflueger president with a custom rod. Welcome to the live stream, everybody. Thanks for coming in. Right now I'm cleaning up my workbench, and then I'm going to get into some spinner making. But I got to clean up a little bit in order to get to that part. But I could talk to you guys about whatever you like until I get to that point. I got all my spinner making stuff here, so I'm just going to set that over there. I got a whole bunch of TRD Ned rigs. These things are hard to store because you can't put them with anything. But I'm going to try to stick them on the rack above you guys. There goes a crankbait. I got some more spinner making stuff. Once again, put that over there. I got a bunch of tools. Because I've been working on my four-wheeler. Some of you probably know from yesterday's live stream, I poked out to the four-wheeler for a little bit to show you guys what I had going on other than fishing stuff. I have the whole thing torn apart right now. But I have enough stuff cleared up. So I'm going to start spinner making. I'm just making some to build up my stock right now. So it's nothing, I'm not making anything specific, just my different colors that I make. Thank you for the like, and thank you for everyone that has joined the live stream. Oh, there's more people now. Thank you for joining the live. Now I could get this bag out of the way and start on the spinner making. I'm going to start off with probably a red shiner in gold. Probably just going to start off with gold colored spinners. I got my blades here. They're little inline blades, so as soon as they hit the water, pretty much, they start spinning. I gotta sort through them and make sure I'm choosing the right size blade, because I have two sizes of spinners. And today I'm gonna be making mainly the smaller size. Starting off with the smaller red shiner, which I should probably get those other bead bins down. Mainly just this one. I have feathers in for some reason. There's also a train behind my house right now, so if you're hearing a bunch of clicking and stuff, that's a train. But yeah, we're gonna start off with our what's up, water over worries while fishing. How's your day been? But we start off with our little blade, and then I slide on 2 gold beads. And then those are metal. I'm still sticking to metal until I get to my other colored ones. Here I have a black metal bead. Slide that down by the gold. My day's doing pretty good too. Water over. I'm just gonna call you water over. But mine's doing pretty good. It is rainy here in Pennsylvania, so all I can really do today is do a live stream about something in the garage. And hi Stealth Hunter. Hi the Kings. Hi Leland Black. What do you mean? I'm not very smart. You're gonna have to tell me exactly. But got my 3 beads on there so far, 2 gold, 1 black. And then since I'm doing red shiner, I'm gonna start off with a darker red glass bead. And then I do a lighter red glass bead. And there's the red shiner. Oh, alright. That makes sense. Thank you, Stealth Hunter. That I really appreciate that. I just realized I just got 2 more likes than before as well. So thank you everyone for the likes. Thank you very much, Stealth Hunter, for the sub, because I just hit 300 subs, and I very much appreciate everyone that subscribes to me. I've been trying to get further for so long. It's been 2 years since I started this channel, and for some reason every time I hit another 100 subs, it seems like it just goes faster and faster and faster. But I'm still trying to keep up with it, make sure I recognize everyone on the live. I also have no clue where my 1 pair of pliers are. What do you mean, 73 degrees? Because I think it's warm out today. It's just rainy. Oh, 73 subs. Yeah, you got to stay consistent with it to start climbing, but once you stay consistent for a little while, you start to really gain them. Oh, you have 83. Right now, I think I'm going to be at 309 because of Stealth Hunter. No, I do not have a website right now. I want to get one started, and I have another account that has just bait stuff. I just started it recently, so I don't have very many videos. But I'm also going to need to go inside and grab my pliers. So I apologize for me having to leave. I will be right back, because I just have to run in quick. I think it will be max 2 minutes, 3 minutes, because I really need those pliers. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back, guys. Sorry for the little delay on the stream. Hi, Hazaboy. I don't do shoutouts if I don't know if you're subscribed to me. Like, if you're subbed to me and I see you're subbed to me through public subscribers, I'll give you a shout out, but I also don't have very many subs, so it doesn't really do a whole lot. I have one guy that I know goes and subs to everyone I give a shout out, but besides that, thank you for subscribing. If you comment on one of my videos, I might give you a shout out. Like I said, I highly doubt it'll do a whole lot, but shout out's a shout out. I'm pretty sure someone else just liked as well. Thank you for the like. But now I am twisting loops on my spinner. Just pop it there, twist it once, and put it there, twist it again. I take it to the bottom where it's squared off. Just keep crimping it until it's like a perfect circle. Thank you for the like. And then you have a good little loop there on the bottom. And then I just take my hook, slide it right on in, like so. My personal best for what? Bass, trout. Because I could go over all my PBs, but I'm assuming you don't want me to. I'm going to try using these pliers today. I typically use the locking forceps. Oh, all of them. Right now, I'm going to start off with smallmouth bass. So, smallmouth bass, I have a 3-pound PB. Largemouth bass, I have a 5-pound PB. Pickerel, I have a 6-pound. Catfish, not very big. Ryder, 2 ounces is your PB. Don't start, bro. I've been trying to fish for carp. I've tried to catch them on fly rods off my bass boat for a little while, but I'm probably gonna end up having to go down to the creek one of the days where it's warm, because I always see them down there, and I'll just drop corn in front of them. But I've been trying to. Not the best of luck, though. I'm just going to be packaging all the spinners that I make today, because I'm going to put them down in my stock. I already have bags. 24-pound mirror carp. That is a very big carp. A 3-pound crappie. That is insane. My personal best crappie is probably just under a pound. I was fishing with my one friend in Prince Glitzen. He broke his PB and he had like a 1.5 pound crappie. That thing was super nice. I don't even know where to put the bags. I'll just toss it back there, I guess. There's just random stuff on my workbench. Just other people keep putting stuff on my workbench. Anyways. Yeah, sounds like you do. A 3-pound crappie would be huge. I thought a 1.5 pound crappie was huge. So there's my first spinner done in the package right there. I'm thinking of trying to do single hook spinners at some point as well, and maybe even do ones with split rings so you could still replace the hooks. But for now, I'm trying to keep my spinners cheaper because I sell these at $2 a pop right now. It's like the cheapest you can get for a spinner, and they produce. No, my blade. Just gonna toss that back up. Next, I'm doing Blue Shiner in a smaller gold blade. On one of my spinners was the 6-pound grass pickerel that I caught. That was on one of my spinners. It's been a hot minute since I've caught that fish. I believe it's been like 3 years since I caught that fish. But I also caught a really nice like 20-inch rainbow trout on them. I'm dropping beads. Yeah, I've probably caught some pretty long crappie, but I've never caught one that's like really weighted. I'm a bass fisherman, so, well, I mainly bass fish, so I typically go off of weight, not length. And most of my trout, I don't even measure. I'm putting my beads back in because I had a mess of beads over here. But anyways, I do like to ice fish, but I'm trying to get more into it. Yeah, bass is definitely a weight fish. No doubt about that. This year, my biggest for this year, bass-wise, is 4 pounds. But all this year, I've been averaging 2 to 3 pounders. Only a couple 1-pounders this year. And all I've been using is Senkos. Like, I got really good at using Senkos, and now I just catch absolute hogs of bass on them. A lot of people still don't like Senkos because they're so easy to catch fish on, but like, they're easy to catch fish on. Yeah, I caught just a couple days ago, I caught like a 3.5-pound bass on a Senko. And that was like the only fish I caught. Sweet. I used a couple jigs this year, and I caught, well, I really like football jigs right now because I caught a decent sized bass on a football jig. I'm actually going to pull up my combo right now that I have my football jig on. I also have my combo that I run Senkos on. What do you mean you're going to start making Dennis? But this guy is my all-time favorite jig right here. Little football jig in like a green pumpkin crawl color. And I have like a green pumpkin crawl trailer. Yeah, the Abu Garcia Max Pro. This is definitely my favorite reel, but all my other reels, I have like the base Vengeance reels, and I'm trying to switch over to Cast King next time I break one of the reels. I have my rod all tangled up. My good ultralight. Any Shimanos? I have a Shimano Sienna, which that doesn't really count, but I'm not a big fan of Shimano. I think you pay too much for them. Anyways, I'm getting this hook on, which those needle nose pliers seem to be working better than the locking ones. Yeah, I heard the SLXs are really good, but I've also used one. I've used an SLX DC, which are not bad. I'm not going to sit here and dog on the brand, especially because they're world known for being pretty good rods and reels. But I'm just not a fan of them. I think they're overpriced. You guys can have your own opinions, but yeah, if I bought any of them, it would probably be the SLX or the SLX XT. But I really think the DCs are something I really want to steer clear of. Like, they're cool and they sound really cool, but I just don't think they're worth the money. The SLX, though, I think that thing, it's about the same price as my Max Pro down there. And I think that's like a good price range for them. Yeah, I'd say so too. The Corrado is very, very, very overpriced. Because I've actually felt, I believe, one Corrado, and it's the same thing as an SLX. There's not much of a difference besides colors, and maybe a couple materials are different. I haven't put too much thought into the Shimano world because I'm really big into KastKing and Abu Garcia. Those are my two things. I've been trying to get sponsored by KastKing, but I still have quite a way to go to get anywhere with KastKing. I still advertise their products like I am sponsored by them, though. Yeah, I think they put the spool. What am I saying? I think they put the DC stuff inside the spool, and that's why it's so shallow, so they can actually fit the DC in it. Which, don't come at me saying I'm dumb or anything, because I have no clue. An Abu and a Luz. I'm assuming that's Luz. Here's an Abu. I have a whole bunch of Abus. And here's Luz. Ryder, you've never held a DC in your life. Yeah, I'm not as big of a fan of Luz, but I do like... All this stuff is wrapped up. I do like my Luz reactor, and I do like my Luz American Hero. So I have the American Hero spinning combo over here, but here's the American Hero spinning combo. I do like those. Yeah, I know you have a Quantum, Ryder. I actually had a Quantum before. Oh, I'm kicking my nicest rod. I had a Quantum before I actually started really fishing bait casters. I still have my first bait cast rod and reel. I don't think his Quantum's that bad. I don't think his Quantum's that bad, but he puts such a bright line on it. It looks like braid. Next, I'm going to do a green shiner, which is basically the same thing as every other spinner I've done, but it's green. It's not bad if you don't chuck it. I was watching your videos. You said you can only chuck it to I run all of them, basically. For bass, I stopped running braid because I can't figure it out. Like, I have a Vengeance combo down there that's fully spooled with braid, and for some reason, I just can't throw it. I suck at using braid. But I got my darker green bead, my lighter green bead. There is the green shiner. Now I'm just going to twist this thing up and the diameter braid I used, actually I don't know, it's Googan braid. I just blame it on the brand. Because I bought it at Ollie's, so it was dirt cheap. But I blame it on the brand. I hate everything that's Googan. I have a couple Googan things, but I'm live. Will you walk it out here like I'm talking to myself? Alright, she's gone. Coast's clear. I'm gonna have to read up on comments because I don't like talking when she's out here because she's weird. I like trilene for bass, but I don't like it for trout. For baitcasters, I used, I think, 20-pound braid. I've never tried the trilene braid, but I've tried the fluoro and the, what's the other, the mono. Yeah, I have the mono up there right now. That's my bass line. I think spider wire's overpriced. That's just my opinion, though. And Ryder, you're a traitor. No, I'm kidding. Well, I got 3 spinners so far. Next, I'm going to make... Really? Last time I saw spider wire, it was like a 20... It was like $30 for same spool of braid I could get for half the price. I don't know what to make now. I think I might have made all my shiners. No, purple shiner. I need to do purple shiner. Oh, that's not bad at all. 25 bucks is typically where I cut off the price of my braid. I'm gonna braid my line. If it's more than 20 bucks, I don't want it. I'm at 25 bucks. Once again, I'm going to be doing a gold purple shiner, so this one's a little different because I don't have different color of purple. It'll be two of the same shade of purple. I've never seen the spider wire at our Walmart. Ryder, when am I gonna walk down to your house and so we can do a fishing challenge? Do a 1v1. I believe I just dropped a purple bead in other colors. Yeah. Just dropped my pliers all over my blades. But there's the purple shiner. I'm gonna get this thing all twisted up and put into a bag. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to come over at Tuesday, and I am not coming over at 6 a.m. I'll come over Sunday. This spinner's not quite cooperating. Yeah, I'm gonna come over to your house right now because it's only sprinkling. I'm gonna follow the sprinkles to your house. Welcome to the live, everyone. I think there's new people in the live. But I think it's just Ryder and WoW. And the other one, I can't remember his name now. What, Silent Hunter? Like fairy dust? Yeah, totally. There's probably water in my four-wheeler's exhaust now. I put a Rural King bag in the exhaust to keep water out. So it'll buff. No, I'm not gonna start it. I'll wake up the whole town. Yeah, I sell them. I've only ever been able to sell them local. So I've had this one guy from Michigan contact me trying to buy them. I was going to sell them to him, and then he just ghosted me out of nowhere. So I obviously couldn't sell them to him because I didn't even get his address or anything to sell it to him. But yes, I do sell these spinners. I also make soft plastic baits to sell, but I haven't really been making those a lot, and I don't really have prices on any of my soft plastics. If I sold these, I sell these guys for $2 each, so it would probably be $2 plus shipping because I'm too poor to afford paying for the shipping. But they really work. They're like a really good multi-species spinner. The hook's a little smaller, so you could catch everything. Ryder, I just said I don't have a price for soft plastics. These bags are smaller. Probably better for these spinners. Whatever. Now, I'm gonna do silver bladed of all those same spinners. I'm not gonna do any big yet because I'm still testing those ones to see if I could get more bites on the big ones, or if I should just stick to doing one size with bigger blades and smaller blades. I use Plastisol. I have 2 jugs right next to me. One's almost full, the other's almost empty because my uncle is supposed to buy me some Plastisol because I worked on his deck in exchange for a gallon of Plastisol and I think a 7-ounce bottle of colorant, and he's never ordered me it. Deck is still done, by the way. Actually, it's not fully done, but I did the parts he wanted me to do, and he hasn't paid me for it. So I'm going to show up to his house like a tax collector here in a minute. Maybe I should go over on my 4-wheeler. I'll wake him up before I get there. Square body. Hold on. I don't know if Ryder handled that or not, but Square body is my mom's boyfriend's. I drive a Saturn, and it has transmission issues, so typical. But that is not mine. I might steal it from him in the future. We'll find out. I'll steal it from him against his will. How many of these spinners did I make? Made 4. Trust me, I could work a lot faster than this once it comes to spinner making, but I haven't done it in a little while. The Saturn will not make it to Saturn. It hardly makes it up a hill. The JDM truck is not mine. I lied to you, Ryder. It's someone else's that I drove. Yeah, the little K truck. Those things are so slow because I was driving in a parking lot with it, and I hit 3rd gear before I even made it, like halfway across this parking lot. We have to pull these things out by hand, these beads. I'm surprised Loot Llama didn't show up. I'm not surprised Red Eagle isn't in here. He's probably making his own videos. But I expected Loot Llama to be in here. If you show up and take that 4-wheeler, I'm gonna know. That thing is the loudest creation on this planet. I probably said that completely wrong, but whatever. It's the loudest 4-wheeler you ever hear. It blows your eardrums out every single time the cylinder goes. What do you mean, nope? When I started it yesterday, the whole town could hear it. I bet you people 2 towns over could have heard it. John boat. We have a John boat. Nice boat. We don't have any of those fancy glitter boats. Hey, Jesse. How have you been? I'm surprised you joined the live. But yeah, I don't have anything fancy on my boat. No scopes, none of that. It's just classic John boat. What do you mean, yes he does? I've been pretty good. Right now I'm just making spinners, but I had a live yesterday talking about a couple different things. I mainly just cleaned reels yesterday, but today it's obviously raining, so I can't do anything but go live. So that's what I'm doing. 1989 Bullet for $3,000. I have no clue what that is. I'm assuming it's better than a John boat. Yeah. It's honestly hasn't been that long since I've had 150 subs. Now I have 300. I'm growing pretty quick now. And yeah, I have a nitro glitter boat. You only wish I do, Ryder. Thank you for the like. 20-foot boat. I don't know how big our boat is. I think it's around 20. It might honestly be 20. But there's blue shiner and silver. Toss that in the pile. I also need to dig up my little board down here that I put all my spinners on. I mean, you could always buy another John boat. You could get some on Marketplace for like $100. I'm not doing a backflip, Ryder. I'm about to ban you from the stream. Yeah. We can't really take ours. We have aluminum. But we can't really take ours in a foot of water either, but we have a nice motor on it. Actually, not that nice. It's a motor. Peep the four-wheeler exhaust. I'm gonna catch a bass this heavy. Trust me, I will soon. Will people quit texting me, dude? Hold on, I'm putting it in Do Not Disturb because I'm getting spam texted. Alright, there we go. Yeah, that is very true. We have an older two-stroke motor by, I think, Mariner or whatever it's called. This seat really hurts. Thank you, Jesse. Have a great night. Well, great day because it's morning still. Well, it's just afternoon by 2 hours, but thank you. Have a great day. Now I'm going to work on red shiner. In silver once again. I believe ours is a 50. Two-stroke 50. I don't know exactly what brand it is and what year it is, but we never have it here. We have it in a storage unit. If it's here, we're going fishing. Hi, Kayla. Yeah, it definitely moves. I don't remember how fast it goes. Holy voice crack. I don't remember how fast it goes, but yeah, I've been in one of those faster fiberglass boats before. It goes fast. We hit the lake speed limit is 55. We were riding 55 most of the way there, and then the owner of the boat, I look over at him and I'm like, I bet this thing won't go faster than 55. Floors it. Absolutely went faster than 55. That was fun. Yeah, it definitely could go over the lake speed limit. I'm good, Kayla. Thank you for joining the stream. I have a fly trying to attack me. Gonna get this spinner in its package. What do I have left? I have green shiner and purple shiner. There's the red shiner and silver. So I'm gonna do green shiner now. I just dropped a bead. So I'm just gonna go ahead and grab another. I'm making my inline spinners, just stocking up all the different things that I have down here. I have to move some junk out of the way to show. I have my little board down here. It's absolutely trashed right now, but I still have a couple Christmas editions made. See you a while. I hope you have a great day and great night if you don't join my night stream. I still have multiple Christmas edition spinners. Yeah, I can drive, Kayla. I don't know if people are messing with my stuff. So I take this stuff to craft fairs, and I believe someone was moving my stuff around. I still have quite a bit of Christmas spinners. Yes, I have a card. I'm just gonna start stacking these spinners down. I'm gonna get some of my newly made ones put down. I drive a Saturn. 1999 Saturn SL1. I got my board reorganized. I gotta get these plastic pieces off. So I have these little plastic grommets for when I move this thing around. It's gold. don't know what that goes. But that's a piece of a fishing reel. That's great. There is my little board there. Thank you for the like. I somehow flunked line. But I'm going to get some more of these spinners put on. I have no red shiner spinners right now. I just made 2, so I guess that's a restock. That's what you want to call it. Now I'm going to make a green shiner. Thank you, Kayla. There's the green shiner. I have to make that in silver. I still have a silver purple shiner to make. So just get this green one twisted up. Get a hook on it. I kind of have a boat. Half and half. Like, I don't own it, but I use a boat. Basically my stepdad's. But it's like my stepdad's dad's boat, but he basically owns it because he's the only one that uses the boat. Alright, that's a little bit of a weird question, Kayla. Can you please tone it down a little bit? There, I got the green shiner. Now I have the purple shiner and silver, and then I am done making spinners. I don't even think it's close to the weekend. Oh, it's Thursday. I'm probably going to fish all weekend. There's not a whole lot to do other than fish, so I guess that's what I'm going to do. Might try to go up to Whipple's Dam and trout fish. So I'm doing purple. I also regret working on my four-wheeler all day yesterday because now my back hurts. Finished up work and instantly got home, tore apart half my four-wheeler, and never even fixed the problem. It's still sitting in pieces out there. Alright. Okay, Kayla. That hook's messed up. I'll go put it in my messed up hook section. After the spinner, I'm going to go ahead and... You're alright, Kayla. I'm going to go ahead and end the stream after I'm done with the spinner. I'm going to have another stream in the afternoon, later day, since it's raining. I'm probably going to get stuff set up for some videos. So when it's not raining, I can go make a couple videos. Because I got quite a few videos in store. I have not gotten to them yet. There's purple shiner done. Thank you everyone for likes. Thank you everyone that joined my stream. Have a great day until I come back later on in the afternoon. It's going to be raining all day, so I guarantee you I'm going to be back on stream later. But thank you again for everyone that joined, everyone that watched, everyone that liked my video. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.